switch on, get your body.
You were still landing your power shots. That's good play. That's good boxing right there. Don't forget the...
Here we go. It's round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what...
Minute to recover now. They've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
They exchange punches. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Misses with the straight left. Beautiful counter punch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. This round... Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Jab slightly off target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I'm happy. I'm a happy coach. I like that round. I don't want you...
And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Through the straight left, but it won't score. Nice counter shot by her. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this.
I like that. I'm happy.
Time for the 5th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You'd like to see more jabs. She catches and counters. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Do you believe what we are seeing? Good defense blocking the right jab. Beautiful counter shot. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something to turn this thing around.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Love that. Love what you're doing.
Get your shots off and don't give anything. Go.
So that's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in here and there.
You've lost. Don't worry about it. I need you to go back out there and I need you to win this round. Get out there and
No free shots. Keep smart and keep ahead.
you're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Shot at a time. Set her up. All right, you'll take her out. She's
Just get your mind back on.
She's ready
And
to
that'll
go.
do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
I need you to switch.
Out. So go out there and finish her. Good jab.
There's the bell to start round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Claressa Shields just got clipped. Down goes Claressa Shields. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took her out.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think she knows she's losing this round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice counter shot. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Well done with that counter shot. Don't want to trade shots. Good counter punching. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep...
Here comes round 7. So that's a 10-8 round. Got to turn things around here, Johnny. What do they do?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She got clipped by that counter. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Punch, counter punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Misses with the straight left. A perfect counter lands. With 10 seconds left. No surprise. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those.
And introducing Claressa Shields, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
And now from Bergen, Norway, introducing an undisputed...
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time. Touch glove. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice job by her to block that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. She wasn't ready for that counter. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about breakers in that last round. They got them. Here we go. It's round 2. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just missing with the uppercut. It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They miss with the jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Breakus in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Think right, you know what, Nick?
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot by her. You'd like to see more jabs. She catches and counters. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is not where Cecilia Breakus wants to be. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round with 10. Hold it right there. And Breakus just got caught.